Oh, you don't say.
Sega.
Sega, Sega. Games Workshop. Alright. Part 2, The Inquisitor. The great Titan Manufactorum shelters many weapons, and the orcs want them all. Jockeys, Western Gates.
The Manufactorum still holds.
Some Imperial Guard units made it here after all.
They cannot hold for long. We must hurry.
Mm-hmm. Well, hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Jakaraj here. Welcome back to Warhammer 40k Space Marine. Last time around, we just did the entire first part in one go. So we'll see if we do the same thing for the second part. There's a servo skull.
Trying to deliver a message. Must be damaged. The seal of the Inquisition. Interesting.
What is the Inquisition doing here?
We're about to find out.
I need urgent assistance at Manufactorum Ajakis. They're after the experimental device. The device is safe for the time being. I draw them off. But now I'm trapped. If I die, you must keep the device out of enemy hands. Or he'll be unstoppable. I needed more time. I was nearly ready.
Hmm.
An experimental weapon.
We need to find the Inquisitor before the orcs do. Keep moving. Remain alert.
So this seems to have nothing to do with how the game ends, which is one of the few things one of the few things I do know about this game. Hang on, let me turn on this. Turn up this. Wait, it reverted. I turned this up last time around. Huh. Okay. This is better. But yeah, so this, at least seemingly right now, this has nothing to do with how the game ends, because I know the Inquisition makes an appearance at the end. And it's also, related to the fact that I know, that Leandros is trouble.
Serve the machine god by joining corpse removal crews at your designated evacuation center.
So for a little context, for those who don't know. So the I don't know why. I don't remember why, if it was explained to me or not, but the Imperium. Hello. But the Imperium, for whatever reason, has a serious problem with artificial intelligence. Like, they don't like it at all. Why? I don't know. And also, what I mean is like something that is purely AI. The farthest they will go is a cyborg. So like the servo skulls, for instance, those are like actually like the skulls of people, that have like a bit of like some robotic parts attached to it. And then there's the the features fusion. But yeah, the farthest they will go are the servos, which are basically people that are lobotomized and turned into robots, or just cyborgs. And that is the farthest that they will go as far as artificial intelligence is concerned. Otherwise, it's a no-go. Now, interestingly, one of the factions in Warhammer, the Adeptus Mechanicus, they are like they're like the machine cult. And the way their philosophy, which is very disturbing, their philosophy is that basically, in order to obtain perfection, you need to become more like a machine and lose your humanity. Which is why they're full of cyborgs and stuff. And like they have this idea of something called the Omnissiah, which I don't quite really know what that is. But what's interesting about the Adeptus Mechanicus, so the way they see it is, like I said, in order to obtain perfection, you need to lose your humanity and become a machine. Or something like that. Like, become less human. Whereas the Necrons, who were living, like, or had their souls, and stuff, like, lost them and became living metal creatures. So the Necrons are basically what the Adeptus Mechanicus wants to be, but the Necrons miss their organic former selves and stuff like that, and so it's funny, the Necrons and the it's like the Adeptus Mechanicus, they look at the Necrons, they're like, oh my gosh, we want to be that. And then the Necrons are like, you guys are crazy. No, you hold on to your humanity. Macro fusion, not alive. She came out and... Ooh. Well, hopefully it doesn't start sucking stuff in and, flaring and stuff like Doc Ock's experiments. Meanwhile, the Borg are like, nah, actually, like from Star Trek. Meanwhile, the Borg are like, no. Perfection is when you have both humanity and your machine parts. Which is funny, though, because the drones themselves lose themselves. It's the Queen who still obtains some autonomy. Which Locutus, aka Picard, when he was a Borg, he does have some autonomy, but he still served the Queen.
They will not stop until they break through that gate.
We must disable that crane.
Yeah. among the Imperium factions, the Adeptus Mechanicus are kind of my... Well, I don't think they're my least favorite. But they're up there. Because they're just so creepy and like that philosophy is just so... Ugh. But... Oh, okay. I was like, what? You're right. You left? Yeah. You know, it's funny, you saying warping and stuff, as far as, like, you know, oh, shoot. It's funny, like, you know, saying warping as in, you know, moving forward in a Premiere live stream, but on quicker speed. Because, in Warhammer, the word warp does have a certain meaning, which is like this alternate dimension, whereas it's sort of like dark aether,
We must disable that crane.
but on steroids, you know, like basically everything that is bad or really bad is like ultimately, or is like in the warp. Oh, nice. Right, yeah, I know. It's just funny. It's just probably Star Trek that coined that term, if I had to guess. Which I am. Oh. Oh. Right. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, I will. Yeah, be careful what you wish for. Also, in honor of Captain Titus, I will have me another captain. Not sponsored. Captain Morgan. Now, the thing is, though, with these, like, malt drinks, like these canned ones, I feel very robbed because it says it does not contain rum, which Captain Morgan is rum, right? That's what it's known for, right? But these don't contain rum. Oh well. They do contain... They are alcoholic, but they're not rum. Aye, the rum too! Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's like sort of like you're lagging, traveling. Okay, not really, but you know, it's like you're just boop, 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 skipping, expediting. Humans?
Forward. Clear out the orcs.
Orcs. Don't you know we're at war? Again, be careful what you wish for. Oh, ow. Woo!
Only in death does duty end.
These guys are tough. I keep forgetting how tough they are. Oh, good. We start in here. Oh, right. Spacebar is roll. Yeah, I think somebody, like, I think I watched this one video, and somebody, and it was basically like if you were watching something go into a black hole,
Clear out the orcs.
it wouldn't exactly look like they were really moving or something like that, because of course, you know, or like I gotta be quick. I gotta be quick about it. Ah! No, not again.
Never forget. Never.
I don't know about that. Well, as I was saying, it was like something like, you know, if you were actually watching something fall into a black hole, it would look kind of odd or something. Okay,
Forward. Clear out the orcs.
okay, fine. I just won't melee you at all.
Even a single shot will blast right through the gates.
We cannot allow that.
Interesting. Makes sense. Okie dokie smoky pokey. What the? That is a massive plasma cannon.
Number 2 control deck, do you read?
This is Captain Titus of the Ultramarines. Identify yourself.
This is Corporal Antioch, sir. That is, my lord.
I need access to the Manufactorum, Corporal.
There is a service lift in the hangar directly below where you drop the cargo, my lord. We can meet you there.
Stand ready. We will be there shortly. Titus out.
Then again, this is the Titan Manufactorum, so it makes sense to have a plasma cannon that ginormous. Mm-hmm.
If a job is worth doing, it's worth dying for.
I remember that. Anyway. On the plus side, I got my health back. That's that line is Aesop's anything worth doing is worth doing well on steroids. Oh no! What the line he said when he died? It was any if a job is worth doing, it's worth dying for. I think you mean more opportunities to get your butt kicked. Ooh, grenades. Just what the doctor ordered. Ah, the good old explodey barrel mechanic. Oh, well, I was looking at, there was that giant plasma cannon, and I was like, oh, at first I was like taken aback because of how huge it was. But then I was like, oh, wait, this is the Titan Manufactorum. That is, the place where they're building the Titan mechs, which the Titan mechs are like the size of cities, basically. And, so, like, I was like, well, I guess it makes sense to have a cannon that huge. Yeah. Which I did mention this last episode, but, the Ultramarines were apparently inspired by the United States military. The Ultramarines specifically.
My lords, we must hurry. The greenskins are on the move again. If they find the access point we are using, we will not last long.
And that's coming from like a franchise that is actually British or like made by Brits, so which is why everybody is British in this universe. Ah! Shoot. No. control. No! Kill yourself. Humans? Okay. Mm-hmm. In case you're wondering why the symbol of the Imperium is a skull, it's because the Emperor is basically a skull. Or is a skeleton, kind of. Like, he is barely alive. Like, just held... Because he really suffered a heavy blow from Horus during the Horus heresy.
Excellent, Captain. I'm sending the lift up now.
I believe that's why the skull is the symbol. Anyway. But yeah, that's like one of, if not the only, it's like, that is the most blatant Warhammer Easter egg in Metroid, being the Horus Heresy, being referred to as the Horus Heresy.
Antioch, hold the lift. We have orcs inbound.
Oh, bye. How do you do? Now, because I don't like the Emperor, and you're not really supposed to because he's not a good guy at all, I kind of have the somewhat unpopular opinion, which is ironic, everything considered. Sort of have the unpopular opinion that I wish Horus actually killed him, but... And I'm kind of more Team Horus than the Emperor, but alas. Oh, it's one of those things. Shoot. Ah, no! Oh no, there are two of them! Oh no, I'm in trouble. So Horus Heresy is Warhammer. Horus Rebellion is the Warhammer Easter egg in Metroid Prime 3. To help you remember which is which, in those are Imperial Guardsmen. To help you remember which is which, in this universe, there are these guys in the Imperium called Inquisitors. You know, like the guy I'm going to rescue. And hence the name of the episode. No one expects the Imperium Inquisition.
Corporal Antioch,
Yes, my lord.
we have word that an Inquisitor is in the
Ooh.
Yes. For several days.
Power Axe unlocked. The Power Axe is sheathed in a sparking power field and delivers devastating blows, able to crack open heavy armor. So it's the golf club from Halo. Okay. Okay.
Has the liberation fleet arrived, my lord?
Nice.
The fleet is still en route, Corporal. The Ultramarines are here as a vanguard to cripple the enemy and secure the most valuable assets.
I see.
But the facility and its titans remain secure.
All I can say for certain is that no orc has breached this gate, my lord.
Contact Lieutenant Mira. Her unit is establishing a bastion in Hab Center Andres, and your support craft now have
Lieutenant.
a viable approach from orbit.
What of the colonel and his staff?
They did not survive.
Sorry. Yeah, the Brits don't use the word lieutenant, they say lieutenant.
Here we are, my lord.
My thanks, Corporal.
Again, I like how considerate Titus is towards the Imperial Guardsmen. He's not like this cocky dude who just, you know, just like is incredibly condescending towards those who aren't Space Marines or just civilians or something. Because there are a number, and there are a few, you know, or it's not that uncommon for folks like that in the Imperium to have that attitude. At ease. Some parts of the armor, though, really make me think of Buzz Lightyear's outfit, which is, you know, and I'm not the only one to think that either. Like some people.
I doubt even dropping that cannon will convince orcs to back away.
Indeed. We must find this Inquisitor and the Titan Invictus.
I mean, yeah, I'm not the only person to think that either. Like some people have painted their Space Marines to match Buzz Lightyear's color scheme. You know.
Be not concerned with events beyond these walls. Work, focus, meet your quota. Increased productivity gains high favor from the machine god.
The Machine God. Who built this place? The Adeptus Mechanicus? Also, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird that the Adeptus Mechanicus get away with their worship of machinery, and they aren't like heavily audited by the Inquisition. Just saying.
Titan Invictus seems undamaged at least.
Titan Invictus seems unused.
It takes hundreds to get a War Titan operational, Sergeant. Without them, it sits idle.
Wow. Big boy. Yeah, and I thought the golem, I thought the war golems in the Prime 4 like gameplay were huge. I mean, they still are, but that is Titanic. Hee hee hee. Anyway.
Captain, this is an Augur station. I can scan for the Inquisitor's life signs.
Access authorized.
There. A lone human.
Identity confirmed. Drogon. Ordo Xenos.
He's in this wing of the Manufactorum.
I read alien signals throughout the facility, and a large number converging on the Inquisitor's location.
Out of my way, Leandros. Leandros, rather. Hang on a second. I completely forgot that my health is almost halfway down. Hang on a second. I mean, kind of in effect he is. Like, he's very much a vegetable. Meanwhile, everybody who claims to do his will does so in, you know, in his name and such. Now, as bad as...
49 is understaffed by 100%. Please rectify.
Now, as bad of a dude as the Emperor is, he's not... He actually didn't
Do not abandon your work.
want, really, to be worshipped as a god, exactly. And interestingly enough, it was because of that, like, that had some connection to what led to the Horus Heresy in the first place. If memory serves me. Like, I forgot what his name is, but he was one of the Primarchs, I think, which the Primarchs are all, like, the Emperor's sons. Horus being one himself, and Horus was his favorite son, actually. And, but I believe it was another one of the Primarchs who basically just worshipped his own father, like, as if he were a god, and, the Emperor is like, dude, no, don't do that. And then the other Primarch just kind of got, or the Primarch just got butthurt, and then turned to the gods of the warp, and became corrupted, and became sort of the influencer of Horus, and basically the big catalyst that led to Horus turning to the dark side. Also, in the cinematic trailer for the Horus Heresy, like, the cinematic trailer they created to announce that they were bringing it to the tabletop games. Because, you know, don't forget that this is actually a video game based on a tabletop game. And, it's like sometimes you have board games based on video games. This, however, is a video game based on a tabletop game.
The androids.
But yeah.
Can you use this panel to contact our other forces?
Not directly, but I can boost Vox range.
Do it.
Access authorized.
Yeah.
Chapter.
Right. Right.
Here, Captain.
Ultramarines, this is Captain Titus. Are you receiving?
Captain, this is Sergeant Midas. Squad Solidus is on the ground and making for our objective.
New orders, Midas. We are at Manufactorum Ajakis and have located the Titan Invictus. I need Solinus to come secure the Invictus while I divert to a priority alarm.
On our way, Captain. Midas out.
Right, so that's the symbol of the Adeptus Mechanicus, so no wonder the computer keeps, or the voice keeps referring to the machine god. And I remember the Adeptus Mechanicus were mentioned earlier. Hang on. Toll the great bell twice with push of button, fire the engine and spark turbine into life. But yeah, also the voice actor who played Horus in the Horus Heresy cinematic, he did a great job. Which also, the whole story of Horus was only really novelized for a good long while. Like, that was like the only thing people knew about Horus. And this great event called the Horus Heresy that changed everything. So then that was what made the trailer for the Horus Heresy tabletop game all the more great, because for the first time you had Horus actually animated and voiced. So well, Titus at least is more honorable. That's something I do appreciate. And also the great irony of like the events leading up to the Horus Heresy, the end result was that the Imperium of Man like just ended up worshiping the Emperor as a god anyway. It's like the irony is so ridiculous. Hey there. Oh, shoot. What did I just... Huh? Oh well. Just gonna morph ball my way over here. If you want to help me out here, Lab Cat, I think he's speaking Indonesian. Because, I still need health.
Inquisitor, Ordo Xenos.
Repeat authorization.
Drogon, prepare the power source for immediate release. Disregard all safety protocols and
Repeat
Oh.
authorization.
It's the Inquisitor. I think.
Inquisitor Drogon?
Oh, he's got a robot arm.
I am Drogon. And you are?
Captain Titus of the Ultramarines. We received your distress call, but you seem to have weathered the enemy's attack.
I am soldier and scientist, both, Captain.
What is the status of the experimental device?
The power source is running the entire manufactorum from the generator room.
This device is a fuel source, not a weapon.
It is a complex device and an unstable one. If the orcs
It's Phazon.
take
Okay.
it apart, it could detonate with enough force to destroy the entire planet.
We must move it to safety.
And for that, Captain, I need your aid. This way.
You are wounded, Inquisitor Drogon.
I'm a psyker. My psychic abilities are controlling the bleeding.
Very well.
Psychic abilities. Samus is getting some of those too. Okay. Your outfit reminds me a lot of Emperor Minsk from StarCraft.
Xenos life forms detected.
Oh. What games do I play in general?
You're trying to steal my Titans? Steal my loot? I'll rip your guts right out your throat! I'm gonna put your head on a spike, Space Marine!
Whoa. I got new animations. I play a lot of shooters typically, I guess. Some RTSs. Some Nintendo, a lot of Nintendo games. No! Y'all really need to stop just announcing your presence like that. Are these like pallets? What are these? Been wondering what these are. Cool. Well, I don't suppose there's any. Yeah, what he said.
Damnable creature! Had he not blundered onto this world?
But he did, Drogon.
Oh, right. Isn't there, like, their big boss or whatever? Forgot, like, if his name was mentioned or not.
Space Marine recognized. Full access granted.
A plasma pistol. The Mark III Sun Fury plasma pistol fires balls of superheated plasma. It can fire quick shots or a powerful charged blast. This weapon permanently replaces your bolt pistol. Oh, okay. Cool. So apparently there is a rule in the... also, I kind of like how it looks like a lighter. There is apparently a rule. I don't know if it's for all plasma pistols for the Imperium, but like they haven't quite figured out how to stabilize their plasma pistols or whatever. Like, so there is a chance you could roll, like, do this one roll and your plasma pistol basically explodes in your hand and, like, it damages you. Or something like that. Which like, so they're the, and then there's this one faction called the Tau, and they specialize in plasma weapons. And they, on the other hand, like, have basically perfected that kind of technology. So it's like, which it's funny because the Tau, so what's funny about the Tau is they get like kind of criticized. Oh, so it has an overheating. It does overheat. Yeah, basically. So plasma, so while in Metroid, plasma is like red or orange or something, in Warhammer, plasma is always blue or something. Yeah. Okay. Which, I mean, really any kind of... Well, not really any kind of... Well, I mean, I think some people say that fire is technically a plasma, or it's like kind of a plasma, but also kind of not. But it's like, any sort of corporeal energy is like a plasma or whatever. I don't know, like lightning or what the stars are made of. Yeah, like a blue plasma. So what's funny about the Tau is that in Warhammer is that they sort of get criticized because while everything is supposed to be grim dark and stuff, the Tau are kind of not that exactly. In fact, I do have a soft spot for the Tau because they remind me of the Thermians from Galaxy Quest, because they have like two things in common with the Thermians in that they're a super... Oh, hang on. Oh. Okay, fair enough. But like what both the Tau and the Thermians have in common is that they are both super high like superly advanced in technology, but they're also incredibly naive. So yeah. So that must be our the dude, the big dude. Also, your hair reminds me of like the Raven Guard or whatever they're called, because they got like emo hair or something. But it's like the Tau, like sort of recently got into this whole conflict with everybody else, and the poor guys just have no idea what they just got into. They're like, they don't know about like the Drukhari or the, aka the Dark Eldars, which, you know, I'm not going to talk about that. Or just things like that. Just horrible. Poor guys. Just they had no idea what they were getting into. Yeah, get on this lift. I think
How much deeper does this facility go?
Manufactorum? Far deeper. The whole generator room is actually suspended above a venting shaft.
Suspended.
Yes. In case of catastrophic overload, the whole room can be shunted away into the depths. Ah, yes. Here we are. Yes. Byproduct of the device's function.
colder than this space wolf smile. I wondered if this was like a cryo area or something. If I recall correctly, the definition of a battle hammer can include, like, it can be a name for an axe. I don't like it could be like technically an axe, if I recall correctly. I don't know. Oh wait, no. No, a maul. I'm thinking of a maul. So, like, a maul could be either a battle hammer or a battle axe. So, like, Darth Maul, for instance, like, you know, basically Darth Battle Axe or Darth Battle Hammer. You could... It's probably the case that Battle Hammer, or it might be that the Battle Hammer from Prime Hunters is also a wink wink to Warhammer, but I don't know. It's hard to say. Ooh, frosty. Stay frosty. As Lieutenant Vasquez in Call of Duty 4 would say. That guy was cool. It's too bad he dies. I mean, heck, Jackson died too. That whole unit went down. Which I was like, I was kind of emotionally devastated when that happened. I was like I saw, it's like Jackson KIA. I'm like, what? No! Can I climb this? No, it's like Metroid. I can't climb ladders. You can climb ladders in Fusion, actually.
We need only obtain the power source at the core of the generator. I will initiate decoupling from a control console.
Understood. Brothers, guard the access points.
I guess if it's infinite, like infinite ammo, I've got like a little fusion reactor in
We must
there.
keep the chamber secure until the power source is exposed.
Speaking of fusion stuff,
Drogan, order.
and I was talking about what you were saying earlier. I wasn't talking about Metroid Fusion. Lol.
There. The primary shield is open, Captain. Head into the central chamber.
Alarm. Xenos.
Take it, Kronko. Feel the power. Oh.
Captain,
Is
the war
this the boss? Whoa.
Hold back the green skids, Captain. The power source will be free of the generator shortly.
Ah, no! You just crushed your own guys, you jerkwad. Ah, no! I'm not running. Who's running?
Observatory station and activate it. It will retrieve the power source and get it into its canister.
Boy, Orky, boy, you're like a wizard or something. Oh. Ew. Is this an infinite thing? Success is measured in blood. Kill 500 enemies using melee. Nice. Oh, you did not.
Alarm. Severe.
That damn orc will kill us all. Grab it, Captain. Force the power source into its canister. Quickly!
And how am I supposed to do that? Woo! You must carry and retrieve the power source. I grabbed the Infinity Stone or something. The Tesseract is mine. Anyway. You good, Titus? Huh. It's like the thing that
Sidonus,
Heart of Darkness.
Captain, the Inquisitor insisted you could not have survived.
Well, I did, and I have his precious power source.
We set a rendezvous in Hab Center Andres. These tunnels will spit us out there eventually.
Fine. Continue heading toward the Hab Center.
It even kind of looks like the device thing that Schmidt, or aka Red Skull, puts the Tesseract in. Which, you know, it's funny, like, Red Skull, his real name is Johann Schmidt, which is funny because that's just the German version of John Smith. So that isn't how... See, I don't remember... I don't remember why Leandros decides that Titus, or just like betrays Titus or something, but like something, he just like reports him to the Inquisition or something. I don't remember what it is though, but I don't know, something about it's like the Inquisitor insisted you could not have survived. And it's like, I don't know, does he get suspicious I use some kind of Xenos technology? But yeah, so like two things the Imperium does not like ever, or it's like, you know, artificial intelligence and Xenos, which of course is their word for aliens. Funny. Kiwo. Oh, nice. I just kick that around as I'm moving. Nice. Just cool little environmental things like that. As always, thank you for announcing your presence. Well, I beg to differ, sir. I overheated it. Ow. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Ouch. Granado. This game really does make you feel powerful. to say the least. Any secrets over here? Secrets slash collectibles, like those audio logs. I wonder if we'll see Lieutenant Mira again. Not that there's, any particular reason. She's just like the only girl in this whole game so far. And not a bad looking one either. Anyway. All right. The real reason Leandros betrays Titus. It's all about Mira. Anyway, oh, shoot. Yeah, maybe. Now, oh. No, don't kill me. That's not nice. I say while I'm totally decimating him with my plasma pistol. Oh, that's the way you want it, eh? I like my new moves with the axe. Me can big dance. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'd say this warrants unleashing fury. Feel my wrath. Oh gosh. That's a problem. That is a problem and a half. No. Put them down, get 100 headshots, cool. Nothing personal. I just don't like you. Oh, wait a minute. What's in here? Collectibles? Aha! I was smelling something. Uh-oh. Freaking suicidal squigs. Ah! Ow. Oh hey, the device thingy is actually strapped to me. It's not just a, you know, dimensional pocket item. I believe I will. Ah, nuts. Missed an opportunity to gain some health. I love the orc. How the orcs are just so, come at me, bro. Like this, shoot me again. Like, the orcs are they really are like the comic relief of the Warhammer universe. Ooh, what do you got for me?
Adeptus Astartes recognized. Ultramarines chapter. Access granted.
Even here, the tech priests honor their machine guard.
Meltagun unlocked. The Vulcan assault pattern Meltagun. Oh, Vulcan. Vulcan was the Primarch of the Salamanders. I say was because like it's unclear if he's actually dead or not. Now he is an eternal, meaning like basically he can respawn if he dies. So or a perpetual, that's the word. Yeah, he should be like he's not like dead like if he's actually dead, so like, you know. But yeah, that's the name. That's his name. Yeah, Vulcan. Assault pattern Meltagun fires a scorching plume of molecularly agitated heat at close range. This power comes at the expense of low ammunition stores and a long recharge between shots. Okay. Oh, so it replaces my sniper then. Oh, it's like a shotgun. What's nice about this is that it's a good way to get health back as well. Aw, come on. Me am big in danger. Ooh, servo skull. Speaking of source, something did occur to me, which is how, like, Steam, I think I was told Steam runs on Linux, or at least the Steam Deck does. And then there's, like, isn't, like, the Linux code, is it called source or something like that? But regardless, like, it then made me think about how the engine that Valve has used is called source, and I was like, just like, you know, putting those two things together, I'm like, wait, is source like Linux based or something? Is that how that works? There's a penguin involved somewhere. I'm just shuffling about. Oh yeah, I can sprint. I forgot that was a thing. Not like I've really had that many opportunities. Yeah, you better run. Oh, okay. So I can swap him out. I kind of prefer this, to be honest. It's just, yeah, I don't carry that much for the shotgun thingy mabobber. Also, I didn't really think about that much the fact that I am all by my onesie. Ooh. Will I get... No, I won't. I was about to be like, oh, blacking out. Will I get more health? It's like, no, I won't. Never mind. Also, I was expecting just that to go up, but no, the whole darn platform did. Ooh, a purity seal. Superior Fury unlocked. Fury mode now drains Fury significantly more slowly. Use this advantage to destroy the enemies of man. Cool. Very nice. Very nice indeed.
This way out, boys! yourself.
Well, on the plus side, I'll probably get more health at the start of this. Mm-hmm.
Adeptus Astartes recognized. Access.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, exactly. Here we go. It's one of the things they say. Yeah, sniper over shotgun. Kind of prefer the sniper, honestly. Oh, wrong thing. I still don't understand that weapon. Yeah, out of this life. You sure about that? Oh, hi. Nice. Yeah. Oh shoot. I kind of wasted that. I believe I will. Is this guy still glitching out? The beat is just too much for that butt. Anyway. Bro got his head chopped off or something. When did that start being a thing? Like that's like a colloquialism or whatever that hasn't really been a thing until like the last couple of years or something. I feel like. Oh hey!
Titus.
Well met, brothers. Any idea of our position?
Should be nearing an access point. The air smells.
I've had enough of tunnels. Let's get out of here and find the Inquisitor before the orcs do.
I am in sad shape. Okay, fine. I'll go around on the other side. Okay. If you insist. Oh. These guys are serious looking. No. Oh. Wow, dude. You really just survived that? Nice. A driller? Thingamabobber. Oh, this is an orc thing. It reminds me of the, that drill machine thing in, AM2R. Yeah, you know that hurt. Oh. I was wondering if that would happen. Wait, is that? Oh, no, it's not. I don't know what you're referring to, honestly. Kill the spaciest of Marines. Wait, is there more down here? There is! Hey, I need health. Thank you.
Surface.
Yeah, this we're like on ZDR or something. Oh, like the term bro, like you say, like bro is this, or like bro is being weary, or you know, it's like I feel like
we have the sky over our heads again. Our rendezvous point is this way.
Whispers of the Dead. That can't be good. Like I feel like that's only really been a thing like in meme talk within like the last couple of years or something, so it's like it still feels relatively new.
So terror, demoralized,
Cruel, but effective.
This was no strategy of war. For orcs, this was sport.
Oh yeah. As a friend of mine would say, Victor, it's like the orcs are the only faction who are having a good time throughout all this. Because this is literally what they were made for, was fighting. Now, specifically fighting the Necrons, but they also wanted to fight other things. Which is why, like, there was this, like, meme video of, like, so in the lore, there's this one Imperial Guardsman commissar, one Yarick, who was, like, a really good commander, who, became a legend as far as the orcs are concerned. And, so basically, this meme, because in the lore, Yarick actually got killed. So this little meme video, just basically the orcs reacting to Yarick's death and just being genuinely upset It's like, I mean, yeah, I might have disliked you a little bit, but I didn't want you to actually die. It's like, blooming hell. It's like, what killed him? Angron. The Angron kid got him? It's like, or what? Yark's dead. What? He died. When? Last night. But it's like, he was so good at fighting and he was a great commander, and like, of course, orcs love war, right? So, oh, what in the world? Because it's what they were made for, so. What in the world was that? Wait. Is this when Chaos shows up?
Millions more of them. Our plan is unchanged. Get the Inquisitor and the power source off-world.
Or are these orcs? Are these more orcs, or is this Chaos?
We will have a damnable time getting them out.
We are ultramarines. Orcs are not a problem.
If we had a week, perhaps. But by then, the orcs will have worked out how to dismantle the Titans.
No, okay, those are more orcs, okay. Because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Chaos is a faction in this game.
Space Marine recognized. Granting access.
Las Cannon. Las Cannon unlocks the Astartes Man portable Las Cannon. Fires a charged energy blast along a powerful laser and can cut through almost any armor at extreme range. Features a powerful optical scope with variable magnification. Ah, okay. Alright, well, I'll give this a shot. Also. Oh. Look at this guy. now that. Now that is what I call somebody decked in DACA. Which, I don't exactly remember what DACA means, but it's an orc term. Which I think basically just means, like, the more DACA you have, the more strapped you are. I think. Oh, yay. I just keep being reminded of this.
Structure undamaged.
Or unblooded.
Naturally, I can't help but be reminded of this funny little Christmas cartoon special that Games Workshop released, which was just a cartoon of like orcs, just like this orc band with like Santa Claus hats doing a parody of Jingle Bells. And it's like, here we go, Dugga all the way. Oh, what fun it is to wallow one squig open sleigh. Hey, here we go. But
Worker absence is unacceptable. Transgressors face severe.
I think you're unacceptable. I think the cleanliness of this place is unacceptable. Or the lack of thereof, rather. Cleanliness levels, there you go. Of course, I'm not really in a position to say that because my room is a wreck. But at least I don't have blood stains everywhere. That I can say. Oh, maybe I should switch to a less devastating weapon. Ooh, more fun. Was ist gross? Does that? Oh, wait, no. No, it's not. I was like, is that actually readable? The answer to that is no. Can I sneak over here? Aww. Those are guardsmen.
Greenskins!
You want to say that again, you little freak? It's like, that ain't so tough, and before you could say tough, quite, I let him have it. Alright, Muggsy, let me have it. Come, you heard what the boss said. Let me have it. Okay, but, that's better. Bang. I let him have it, boss, just like you said. Whoa. Oh, hey, restocked. Melt a gun. Man the rear with the beer.
Oh, speaking of which.
Hang on, guys. I'm taking a sip of my Captain Morgan. Oh, hang on. Oh, shoot!
Never forget, never forgive.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Well, hey, I got my health back. How about that? Got him. Come on, come on. I want you to do. I want you to do. Come on, hit me, hit me. That's what they're like.
Success
What
is
the?
measured in blood, yours or your enemies.
Well. Dear me. Alright, if you insist. Kill 500 enemies using ranged weapons. Ah. Oh, I'm out. These aren't called berserkers by any chance, are they? Because they sure are acting berserk. Yike! Alright. Was your father, by any chance, a vulture? You firing mortars at me? How rude. Or grenades, I guess. Grenades. That's spelled G-E-R. No. Barlow. That's B-A-R. Barlow. Just kidding, Lord. Just kidding. Wait, did I just... Oh, shoot. I'm damaging myself. Gosh darn it all.
Better crippled in body than corrupt in mind.
Well, that was stupid on my part. Oh well. Oh, I'm all the way back here? Shoot. Das is no bueno. Ah, got him. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Got him. You mean more opportunities to die? Also, yeah, like the average orc is like shorter than me. But bear in mind that as a space marine, I am a superhuman actually. So I'm like 8 feet tall or 7 feet tall or whatever. Oh yeah, and did I mention that Space Marines can also live for a very, very long time. Like, they can live for, like, 800 years or something, or like maybe even longer than that. So, yeah. How did I? Oh, okay. Hang on. Whoa. That's a problem. Help! Shoot.
Never forgive.
Especially if it's your great Aunt Ruth. Oh no. Me, I'm getting big stuck. Haha, got him. Can I just say that your RPGs are very unruly? But considering that they're orcs, orc weaponry, that's kind of to be expected. So. What's rocks supposed to mean? Like rockets?
Purge the enemy.
Anyway, as I was saying. Nice. Actually, is there anything up here? I like that dance there, bud. Nope. For mom and apple pie. Anyway, her season tickets to the opera. Are we getting close to the end of the part, I wonder? Or what?
If you are injured, return to your quarters. Machine gun.
That's very unhelpful.
Workers in class 9 below not qualified for medical attention.
Not qualified for medical attention? Oh my gosh. That's so bad. Ow.
But live for yourself.
Well, on the plus side, I think I got a save. Yes, I did.
Workers in class 9 and below not qualified for medical attention.
Class 9 or below. Oh. Ah,
Serve the
shoot.
Emperor today. Tomorrow, you may be dead.
The bigger they are. What did I just get shot with?
Workers in class 9 and below
I'm not sure.
qualified for medical attention.
Yay! Oh.
Martyrs is the seed of the Imperium.
Workers in class 9 and below not qualified for medical attention.
Am I at least class 10? Evidently not, because my only way of healing is by doing a finisher. Nice. Nice. Ah, shoot. Yay. Hey, I can see through the wall. Speak.
Time to die, humans!
But I don't want to die. I think you should die. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I just got utterly decimated. It might have been whatever those big boys are. Or like a rocket launcher. Ah! Speak of the devil! How about I just shoot you in the butt? Oh! Yeet. Oh my gosh.
Crush the space
Shoot. What a waste. Oh, what? What just happened there? Okay, I got more las cannon. Again, it's rather funny how the main ammunition or projectile or ranged weapon in this universe for the Imperium is in fact not laser or some kind of plasma, but is instead, they're still like solid projectiles. Or like rockets and stuff like that. And like the year is supposed to be 40,000, you know. Now people think 40,000 is a long time in the future.
Structures down and rebuild.
This time on top of a mass grave.
But nobody's watched, you know.
There, Drogon said to meet at that monument.
Everybody gangsta until they watched that 60s movie, The Time Machine, and he, like, throws the thing forward so far, he goes past the year 800,000. Which I think is the farthest into the future I've ever seen any story go. That was kind of scary too. Or like, I thought the Morlocks were pretty scary. Kind of orcish creatures, except they're blue with white hair, and they apparently used to be humans. But then they became these monsters.
Evacuation center gather west.
I still don't understand how this weapon works. I wonder if... Let's say... Backhand strike. Oh, hey! Thunderhammer, chainsword, power axe. Oh wait, these are just... Man. Oh well. But yeah, I still don't understand how to work this weapon in particular. And because I don't understand it, I don't use it. Ever. Oh, hey, it's the Inquisitor. He's just standing all by himself right here.
Inquisitor Drogon, we need to get you off planet before we're overrun by orcs.
You were exposed to the unshielded power source. In the generator room, I saw it. You held raw energy from the war. How are you still alive?
The power source conducts warp energies.
The stuff of chaos. Heresy.
My work against the Xenos has the Imperium's blessing.
Can your blessed work help us against the orcs?
My research is of the utmost secrecy. The Imperium forbids its use without sanction.
consider that your Imperial sanction.
Very well. The power source fuels an experimental weapon at my research facility. The Psychic Scourge. It could destroy the orcs.
You didn't think to bring up this Scourge weapon before.
The Psychic Scourge has never been test-fired, Sergeant. If it malfunctions, it will crack this planet in half.
Just like Rocket 11.
We'll fire the weapon. Don't take my chances.
Ooh.
My research laboratories. It is a fair distance. We will need transportation.
Captain,
Hmm.
not far from the plaza where Lieutenant Mira was headed. The Imperial Guard rally point.
They will have Valkyries. We can fly to the research facility. Let's find this Imperial Guard outpost.
So that's interesting. So he's he's using actual warp energy to fuel that thing, or the power source. Wait, so maybe this is the thing that makes Leandros turn, because Leandros was, you know, he's extremely by the book and like so super suspicious, and anybody who's in like contact with the warp and things of that nature, or closely affiliated with a Xenos of any kind, is held with suspicion. Is it? With a Xenos of any kind is held with suspicion. Is it? Like 8 feet tall or 7 feet tall or whatever. Curious. Is it? Xenos of anything. Seems fine to me. I don't know. It's like how But yeah, I'm just wondering, because the Inquisitor is just like, you came into contact with warp energy and you're still fine. So then... Yeah, because I remember Leandros throws Titus under the bus because of something that Titus... Like, it wasn't Titus's fault, whatever it was. But I think maybe Leandros is like, you were exposed to the warp energy and you survived, so therefore you must be corrupted by it, or whatever. I don't know. We were running into this problem with like when the Prime games, like when I was streaming those, which on my end it sounded perfectly fine, but
If you are injured, return to your quarters. The machine god will watch over.
yeah, I don't think so, lady. In case you didn't hear the PA, she was saying, if you are injured, return to your quarters. The machine god will watch over you. It's like, yeah, I don't think so. reminds me of a lady I encountered at work yesterday who was actually legitimately, like, certifiably insane. Like, she was just rambling about the most the craziest stuff. Like, I've encountered crazy as in a person just, like, gets mad and they won't listen to reason, but I haven't encountered, like, crazy before until yesterday. Oh, shoot.
Never forgive.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I mean, usually, like, when I listen to the playback, it's... Boy, you're tough. Oh. It's like the warp energy reminds me a lot of Phazon. Particularly because of its corrupting effects, and also just because, you know, sometimes the good guys use it as well. Even though the Imperium, they're not really good guys at all. Only a few within. Also, oh, hey, you got a plasma cannon. Very nice. Okay.
Inquisitor Drogon's alive. I can't believe we survived that.
Okay, I wondered if it was a matter of I had to clear the area.
Inquisitor, your wound is slowing us down.
I can manage.
Brothers, take him to the Valkyries. I will draw the orcs off and meet you there.
Give the power source to the sergeant then, Captain.
No, Drogon. The orc chieftain wanted the power source. When his orcs see I possess...
Why can I not see him?
They will follow me. Move out.
Is that supposed to be a... Was I supposed to be able to see him there? Or rather, was it... I wasn't, actually? Ooh, Titus working, or contradicting the Inquisitor. That could be a problem. There's a reason he's a captain. Which apparently he gets demoted because in Space Marine 2 he's a lieutenant now instead of a captain. Ooh. Pick up jump pack. Oh, I got a jump pack, and a thunder hammer. I've actually got a hammer. Hello. Anyway, the mighty thunder hammer is the rarest of Space Marine melee weapons. Each blow discharges a powerful blast from the hammer's dedicated power field. Ranged weapons are limited to pistol and bolter when wielding the thunder hammer. Kind of reminds me of the gravity hammer. That's what it's called.
Now to knock over some orc nests.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Evacuation Center, Omega.
Omega?
You will be protected from inclement weather.
What are you, from South Africa? Or New Zealand or whatever? Hmm? Oh, I guess this wasn't where I was supposed to go. Woohoo! Was ist los? Is this where I'm supposed to go? I'll take that as a no. Or, evidently not.
Whatever you're doing, Captain, keep at it. The Greenskins are swarming your way, leaving our path open.
Oh, wonderful. I've got Thor's hammer with an extension on it. A glorious slaughter. Oh! You're the big boy! Oh yeah? Yeah. See, like, it's like the orcs are looking at what's going on. They're like, oh my gosh, like the two bosses are going against each other. It's a fight now. That was funny. Just the timing of it. Oh. I took care of him all right. Anyway, cool. Okay, that's the objective point, so I'm gonna go this way. Hey! Another servo skull. Grenades. I do love me the jump pack. It's very nice. Okay, so prediction 1 was that Leandros oh, hey. Leandros me tonight. She's only whispers of some quiet conversation. Anyway, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, so prediction 1 was that because Titus survived the exposure to the warp energy, he will garner Leandros' suspicion. Prediction 2 is that that suspicion will only be exasperated because instead of doing what the Inquisitor asked with the power source, Titus instead chose to keep it because, you know, like, because it's what the orcs wanted. And, you know, Leandros will see that as him just trying to, like just further evidence of him being corrupted by the warp.
Instrument of the Emperor's will, Trooper. Now indicate to me the nearest concentration of orcs.
Aye, my lord. Master's plaza is just past his hab complex. It's swarming with the beasts.
Not for long.
Okay. Where am I supposed to go again? That way? Didn't I just come from here? Oh, I can double jump? Oh, okay. Yeah, the game waits for a bit to tell you where you're supposed to go.
Captain,
We are within sight of the Imperial Guard bastion.
Thunderhammer. Oh yeah. I'm over here, you buddy. Oh! You're not dead. Unless you're another one. Got him. Ooh, boy. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't seem like there's just... Yeah, that guy is like... It's like a commander dude. Not the commander. Unless he's like actually like teleporting or something. And not actually getting busted to smithereens as it would appear.
Out of fuel.
Aww.
This is Primus Command. Walk
Oh,
inside
it's
the
Mira.
perimeter. Move to secondary defense positions and hold the line.
Welcome to Bastion Primus, Captain. Sergeant Sedonis briefed me about the Inquisitor and his doomsday weapon. He said you require air transport to the Calcus facility.
Your Valkyries are the fastest way to reach it, and we have no time to spare.
Your men are already on board their Valkyrie, and the squadron's ready for liftoff. We'll get you to Calcus with all speed. It's time the Imperial Guard brought the fight to the Orcs.
Yeah, these things. Oh, hey, we got to see Mira.
This is Lieutenant Mira aboard Valkyrie 1.
Alright, none too soon.
Tries inbound.
None too soon, because, you know, well over the 2-hour mark, nearly 3, I would say. The Weapon, Part 3. Wow. The Sods of Discord, it would seem, are seen. So, that can't be good. But yeah. Yeah. This game is just a blast all the way through, no pun intended. Yeah. Anyway. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, God bless, and hope to see you all next time. Ciao. Oh, do I actually have to exit?
think I do.